So now let us come to, you know, so to say 2b. Let P and Q be the pixel coordinates 10, 15 and 15, 25 respectively. Find out which distance measure gives the minimum distance between pixels. Okay, we find out which distance measure gives the minimum distance between the pixels. So each one of the Manhattan, all the three, whatever we have written here, Manhattan or chessboard, it's not chessboard, rather city block, chessboard as well as Euclidean, all these three have to be found out. All the three have to be found out. Once we find, then naturally it is the chessboard distance always, which is the smallest. Okay, chessboard distance, which will be the minimum. So you can try to find all the three. So 15 minus 10 square, that is 5 square, plus 25 minus 15, 10 square, that is 150 root. 150 root will give 12 point something, that will give us the value which will be 13. We can take that, and that will be the distance which corresponds to the Euclidean. Then city block will be 15 minus 10 5, 25 minus 15 10, 5 plus 10 will give city block. Then that is Manhattan. Then the chessboard will give you 15 minus 10 5 and 25 minus 15 10, maximum of these two. Maximum of these two. So that's what we have written chessboard here. Maximum of those two. So that will be the value which will be 10. So the values for the different things are Euclidean might be 12 point something, which will be 13. This will be 15. This will be 10, right? For the numerical which is given there. Then coming to this here, again, V of 1, it is same problem, whatever we have solved now. It is the same thing. 4 adjacency is not there between S1, S2, but 8 adjacency is there between S1, S2. M adjacency is also there between S1, S2, because 1 and 1 we have in the diagonal path, and 0 and 0, which are the neighbors of these two, 1 and 1, does not belong to the V. V has only one. Okay, so therefore there's a M path also between this. So thus we can try to solve this problem, which is there here is solved in the slide which we didn't take up, right? So let us not bother much about it. I think same problem is written over here, right? So no change. So you can see that almost many times the same thing is being repeated. So some of the things are very much important. Another question which is given here is, what is neighbor, adjacency, connectivity, all these we have tried to define. That also you can try to study. Then we have here D8 and DM for the following 2D section. Okay, V is 0, 1 and V is 1, 2 between P and Q. So for two different values, V of 0, 1 and V of 1, 2, we can try to solve this in the same way as P is starting from here and Q is ending here. Again, if you take the 8 path for 0 and 1 means 1 to 1, 2, 3 should not go, 1, 1. Then 8 path from here to here will be 1 to 0. Then again, you can't go from 0 to 2 because 2 is not there within that 0 and 1. But you can go from 0 to 0 because 0 is there within V, the first V we are talking about. Then from 0 to 1 you can go because in the first V we have 1. From 1 to 1 we can go. So it will be like this, 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 and this. That will be the shortest 8 path for this set of vertices. Similarly, you can try to find DM. Can we go from 1 to 1? Yes, we can go from M to 1 to 1 in DM because 3 and 2 does not belong to E. From 1 to 0 can we go? We can't, because of the reason that 1 and 2, one of them, 1 and 2 is there within this set. So you can't go from 1 to 0. So only alternative is you can go from 1 to 1. So in the M path, you can go from here to here. but you can't go from here to here because 2 is part of that, neighbors. And you can go from here in the yum path, right? Then you can go from here to here, that's allowed, right? In the yum path you can go from here to here. Only when the diagonal comes it is a problem. From 0 to 1 you can go because 2 and 3 are not part of the intersection of the neighbors. Okay, not part of the intersection of the neighbors, it's not there within this. These neighbors are not there within this. So you can go from here to here, you can come from here. So it will be naturally like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. So that will be the yum path. So only difference between 8 path and yum path is 8 path goes directly here, but yum path goes this. Other things are just the same, right? Similarly, for 1 and 2 also we can write the 8 path and the yum path. So that will be an exercise to you, right? That will be an exercise to you. Okay. Similarly, you have here, one more exercise. I think might be the same thing as what we might have solved. Just check it up. If it is the same thing, there is no point in doing that. If it is different, you can try to solve that, right? You can try to solve that. Again, one more numerical is given where the vertices is 2, 3, 4, 0 and 1 is not there within that for 4 path, 8 path, and yum path. Okay, all these numericals please try to solve and do it so that you will understand much more better. Okay, I'll put this whole thing onto the net, onto the Google Classroom. Okay, now let us go back to that baud rate. Baud rate as a number of bits transmitted per second. Generally, transmission is accomplished in packets consisting of start bit, a byte, 8 bit, and a stop bit. So start bit, byte, and stop bit. So 1 plus 8 plus 1, that will be 10. Then how many minutes would it take to transmit a 1024 into 1024 image with 256 gray levels using a 56K baud modem? So total amount of data including the start and stop bit in a 8-bit 1024 image is 1024 square, 1024 into 1024 image. This is the image which is there, is 1024 into 1024, that is 1024 square, multiplied by 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is 8-bit plus start and stop bit together. Okay, the total time required to transmit this image over a 56K modem, okay, over a 56K modem is, this should be divided by 1024 square into 10 divided by 56,000 will give you 187.25 second, or approximately 3.1 minutes. So this is not equal to, please remember that this is divided by 56. So 1024 into square into 10 divided by the 56,000 will give you 187.25 seconds or 3.1 minutes. Okay, so that's the solution for that. And similarly, I think might be those type of problems might be given somewhere. You just see there and try to solve them. Is it given? Yes, here it is given. Okay, storage space required to store a non-compressed gray image of size this. Okay, this is just 256 is written over here, 512 into 512 into the 8-bit value. The storage space required to store a non-compressed grayscale image of size 512 into 512 having 256 different gray levels will give you 2 to the power of 8